Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's episode is dedicated to Sir Skelibate, a longtime viewer and the latest addition to our mercenary company. Thanks for your continued support, Skelibate. That said, let's get started. Welcome back to episode 78. It took us the better part of a week, but we finally managed to find a replacement for poor Oswald. So, let's take a look. This is Sir Skelibate, our first and likely only Hedge Knight. While his potential stars aren't placed in the best possible positions, he has pretty solid starting attributes, including a fairly absurd amount of health. He also started with a high enough fatigue to wear medium armor, and while the quick trait isn't the best fit for a heavily armored Hedge Knight, that plus 10 to initiative might give him an edge in battle. At any rate, let's ease our new recruit into things with a nice, simple bandit fight. The woodland terrain is going to slow things down a bit, but we're only up against 9 bandits. We'll just have the raiders hold their ground and let the bandits come to us. Wajtek puts an arrow through the lead bandit's neck. Potato shoots off the bandit's ear, then kills him with a follow-up shot. Mark lands a glancing hit on a second bandit. And we've got 2 thugs coming in from the north. I think Skelibate can actually handle that. It's important for Skelibate to get at least a couple of kills during this fight. Since he's so far behind the other raiders, it's important to boost his XP as quickly as possible. Alessandro lands a glancing hit. Wajtek shoots a bandit twice, piercing his chest. Sir Skelibate cuts a bandit's artery on the north, and Woe kills a bandit on the south. Roderick is going to move up, but I think we'll have him pin down those 2 armored bandits. Rowan lays down some cover fire, shooting a thug through the leg. Mark kills a bandit, then shoots another one through the shoulder. With only a few enemies left on the field, the rest of the raiders begin advancing aggressively. Moving into round 3. As I suspected, some of the bandits are already trying to run. We'll send the dogs after them if we have to. Skelibate finishes off one thug, then moves to engage with another. Igot puts his dagger through an armored bandit's leg. Roderick finishes off one badly wounded bandit, then stabs another bandit through the hand. Woe moves up, then unleashes his wolf, which immediately mauls one of the crossbowmen's arms. Dominic moves up and Adds another dog to the pile. Reinhardt holds for the moment. The dogs viciously maul the fleeing crossbowmen, killing one of them and tearing the other one's neck open. Sir Skelibate completes his initiation, finishing off the second bandit thug. Dominic moves up, mercy-killing the bandit that's being mauled to death by dogs. And we're moving into round 5. There's only one more enemy on the field, so this should be over in just a moment. Sir Skelibate moves up and hacks into the last bandit. And Roderick finishes him off. Looks like we didn't get any level ups. And Roderick and Sir Skelibate are tied for MVP, though the odds were a little tilted in their favor. The loot is pretty underwhelming, but we've got room, so we'll grab everything. Now we'll keep poking around for another easy fight or two. Hopefully we can get Sir Skelibate up a level before the training buff wears off. And welcome back. We did track down another nice, easy fight with some Nox error, but given that it was relatively trivial, we'll just gloss over it for now. Don't worry, all those kills will still be added to the kill counts at the end of the episode. At the moment, we're on the tail end of a patrol mission, so I thought we'd wrap it up by raiding this mystery stronghold. Unfortunately, Sir Skelibate's not ready for this kind of fight, so he'll be sitting on the sidelines for this one. Well, right off the bat I'm seeing a lot of undead and one necromancer. I think what we need to do here is move up a little more aggressively than normal. We'll move our archers up into firing range, and hopefully they can take out that necromancer within the first 2 turns. Wojtek starts us off, putting an arrow through the necromancer's leg. Nice. Fox finishes off the necromancer with his first shot, and now we can focus on whittling down the horde. Of course, even with the necromancer out of the way, this isn't going to be a walk in the park. I'm counting at least 3 Geists and at least 3 fallen heroes over there, so we've still got a lot of fighting ahead of us. Normally, fallen heroes wouldn't pose much of a threat to us, but the big danger here is that we might wear ourselves out killing all of these Wiedergangers. That could end up leaving one of the raiders vulnerable to being crippled or even killed if I'm not careful. Oh, there's another fallen hero, and he's got a great sword. That makes him the biggest threat on the battlefield. Okay, I think we'll have the raiders hold position while we continue wearing down the mob. We just need to pull Wojtek back as soon as we get the chance. There we go. Wojtek hops back onto the archer line and drops our first Wiederganger. Our archers continue firing into the horde. Alessandro drops our second Wiederganger. Our line holds steady, waiting for the zombies to approach. Kairon and Reinhardt ready their spears, preparing for the horde's arrival. The other big danger here is going to be those Geists. Normally, Wiedergangers wouldn't pose much of a threat to us, but if someone's morale gets broken, they could easily get hacked to death by zombies while they're trying to flee. Well, a fallen hero has already slipped past Reinhardt's spear. I hope Kairon has more luck keeping them off the southern flank. We've got Geists incoming. Oof, and there's 5 of them. This might actually get a bit dangerous. Our archers keep softening up the advancing horde. Fox cuts down an armored Wiederganger. Alright, I think it's time for the front line to start fighting back. Rondis decapitates the zombie in front of him, permanently killing it. Thankfully, Kairon's doing a really good job of keeping our southern flank clear. That gives the other raiders more time to focus on other threats. Roderick draws his greatsword and efficiently cuts down one of the zombies on our line. I got beheads another zombie on the line. Rondis boldly advances into the southern horde, trusting Kairon to keep him covered, though he does ready his shield just in case. Round 4. Here come the Geists. Rondis is wavering, but otherwise that wasn't too bad. Wojtek shoots down one of the Wiedergangers on our front line. Sergeant Baggins rallies the troops, but it doesn't have any effect on Rondis. Alessandro shoots down yet another zombie on our line. Kairon continues warding off enemies on the south. I got decapitates another zombie. Then he moves up and quickly destroys one of the Geists. Rondis readies his shield and helps Kairon hold the south, buying the rest of the raiders some more time. We're really having a hard time finishing off the fallen hero on the north. Moving into round 5. Rondis is broken, but that's why we kept his shield equipped. Wojtek takes down 2 more Wiedergangers. Henry tries rallying again. And it puts Rondis back in the fight. Fox takes out another zombie, then becomes exhausted. I got clears 2 more zombies off the front line. Kairon's finally too tired to continue holding the southern flank. He takes a breather. Reinhardt finally drops the fallen hero on the north. Rondis cuts down the last of the Wiedergangers on the south. Then he moves to engage the cluster of fallen heroes. Okay, I got Reinhardt and Rondis are all broken. We'll have to hope Henry can do something about that. Wojtek takes out the reanimated Wiedergangers. Henry rallies the troops, but Reinhardt is still broken. Roderick cuts down a Wiederganger on the north, then takes out a Geist as well. Fox mows down another zombie, but he's still struggling with exhaustion. Reinhardt takes a couple of hits while trying to fall back. Rondis is broken again. Fox takes out the reanimated hero on the north. Roderick takes out another Geist, then starts heading for a third one. And Rondis is still broken. He's in trouble the second he tries to run. Janos takes out the last zombie on the north. Rondis just took a moderate hit. Oof. Okay. Rondis managed to pull out of combat, but he lost half his armor and health in the process. Fox takes out 2 more reanimated zombies. Vlad takes one out on the north as well. Bunny takes out one of the fallen heroes. And Wojtek takes out another one. Nicely done. Roderick clears away the second-to-last Geist. Rally isn't having much effect anymore. We'll have to finish this without our heavy hitters. Roderick takes out the last Geist, then moves to flank the final fallen hero. At this point, we really just need to finish off the last guy before too many of his friends can reanimate. Okay, we've got one more to deal with. We should be able to handle that. Kairon finishes off one of the fallen heroes. And Roderick cuts down the other one, finally bringing the fight to an end. Looks like Henry hit level 14. And we've got a three-way tie for MVP. Fox, Wojtek, and Roderick each walked away with 7 kills. The loot's about as mediocre as usual, but at least we're walking away with a couple of valuable items. At any rate, we've met our kill quota, so it's time to head back to Gronenfest and collect our pay. We'll pick up here next time. Hey, RetconRaider here. I was hoping we would accomplish a bit more in this episode, but at least we got to introduce a new recruit and take on a fairly challenging fight. I normally try to avoid fighting too many Wiedergangers at once, since I prefer fighting enemies who can bleed and scream, but it's nice to have a change of pace every once in a while. While the fight did end up dragging a bit towards the end, at least it earned us a decent amount of XP. It also finally earned Fox enough kills to officially tie with Rondis at the top of the murder board. I guess we'll just have to wait and see who takes the lead in episode 79. Speaking of which, next time we'll be getting right back to a mix of contract work and random wandering. Our latest ambition is going to require saving up a lot of gold, and the most efficient way to do that is by picking up noble contracts and raiding any strongholds we happen to stumble across. We also need to keep finding ways to build up our company, since we're likely to be seeing the first warning signs of the final crisis at some point in the near future. Everything in the entire campaign has been leading up to the final war against the skeletal legions. We need to do everything we can to make sure we're ready when it finally happens. But for now, this is RetconRaider, signing off. Thanks for watching. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Battle Brothers, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, or the fan-run wiki. Links are in the description.